Happy day, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank God I'm doing very good and happy to be here. Today, God willing, or tonight, wherever you are, we're resuming our journey in Overwatch 2 to get to GM while maining our favorite DPS, Tracer. So, as you guys can probably see since our last stream, our win-loss looks a little different. No, it looks drastically increased, right? So, I kind of cheated. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling so well, so I actually was playing a lot off stream, and so thank God. I think we left off the stream probably gold 5, right? And thankfully we ran it up to gold 2. It's been a little rough. There's been a large learning curve actually. Surprisingly, I mean, people, I don't know, maybe not surprisingly, people know Teresa's hard, but she's very delicate to play with. So I made a lot of mistakes along the way. You know, going in the middle of the enemy team, getting flashbanged by the enemy cast. It's been a little difficult, but no worries. We've been able to get to gold 2. But I just want to give special thanks to Coach Philo. You can find him on YouTube. He has wonderful Tracer VOD reviews. Also, special thanks. Let me pull it up here. So I'm gonna show you guys. 1 second. Does this work? Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing things a little differently. Also, special thanks to this channel, Hopeful or HCPE Full. He has these 2 wonderful videos about Tracer techs. I looked at it, it was very helpful. Also, one more. Top Dragon? No. Yeah, so I know we've been watching a lot. I've been watching this occasionally. This Unranked GM commentated by Wizard Young mostly, which he's like the coach, and Top Dragon's regarded as #1. Maybe formally #1, but you know, during this time he was #1 Tracer, right? So it's been very helpful to watch this too. And shout out to Awkward. Sorry for the long introduction. I just want to make sure we give credit where it's due, right? So I want to show that it's thanks to them that we've been able to consistently rank up. 1 second here. I don't think this is working actually. Maybe it is. Let me test it. Oh, my bad. I need to take this off now. Yes. It is working, okay.
You need a dose of reality, little Miss
Down to voice chat. Hello, guys. How's it going?
Hey.
Alright. I'm gonna try to do this without music right now. I just need to lock in. Sorry, I had a bit of pepper to do right before the stream. Careful, there's a cast here. I mean Ash. Damage resistant, I think. It's a soldier, my bad. Leave alone, leave alone. Inside here. Junk, focus junk here. Mercy one. Inside that room. Back up, regroup. Regroup. Over here to the left. Focus junk here on the left. Soldier over here to the right. I need healing, please. Thank you. I'm trapped. Help. Thank you so much. Back up, stay cover.
Helden sterben nicht.
No, don't use any else, please. Don't use any else. We lost the fight, but they used like 3 fucking ult. Now we just Malva page and I fucking high noon. GG.
Alright. Look at soldier on the right. Soldier. Soldier one.
Enemy spotted.
Drina over here. Yes.
That's a wrap.
Thank you kindly.
My power emanates.
Duck over here. Drina over here. Soldier by himself over here.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Duck over here. One. Soldier on top by himself.
Take cover. The tree is gone.
Let's try something else. Enemy spotted. Enemy over here.
No one can hold me down.
Bro, what was that? It was so hard, dude. I tried to melee blink, dude. I put him.
Enemy spotted.
Mercy half. Mercy over here. Is there cast over here? Oh, I need to relax. Like, I just have like, I feel like a little bit too tense. It makes me rush my shots.
Thanks.
How's it going?
Copy that.
I'm moving the payload. Feel free to join
There's
me.
stairs there actually.
Platform here.
There's someone up here, I think. No, never mind. Over here.
Enemy spotted.
Over there.
I see a hostile.
I could use some healing.
Need healing, please. People one.
Enemy here.
Mercy half. Go left.
Nerf this. Enemy spotted. Oh, a lovely streak. Over here.
On the payload.
Enemy over here. Enemy here. Thank you.
Nice shot.
Step right up.
Complete.
Yo, bro, I kid you not, dude. I love this hero. Heavy hero.
Score
Um,
3-0.
hold on.
Switching sides.
Really been enjoying playing Tracer. Like, bro, like, I wish, like, I feel so much more impactful playing Tracer than I have been playing Winston, not gonna lie. Maybe it has to do that I've watched a lot more, like, VOD reviews than I have on Winston. That's probably why it feels like very impactful. I probably should watch more Winston reviews and then get back to playing tank. I think we'll stick with playing DPS for now. That's what I feel at the moment. Come back, you know. Transfer skills from DPS to tank, hopefully. I think playing tank has really helped me. Playing Winston particularly has really helped me play Tracer. Because Winston's huge amount of game sense. I think Winston's playstyle is pretty alike to Tracer because once you use Bubble, it's sort of like using Recall. Tracer, I mean, the similarities kind of, roughly.
A mother's work is never done.
Hiya.
You leave a winner or in a coffin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Great straight. Junk on top, careful.
Sojourn up top half. Like really one.
I'm going on top, I'm going on top.
Enemy here. Enemy spotted.
Soldier half behind you, Malcolm.
Sojourn one. Sojourn dead. Look, Mercy. Come to top.
Mercy down, Mercy down. Nice. Just junk up somewhere.
Nice.
Where is he?
He's dead.
Oh, no.
K-Strike still charging.
Enemy spotted. Thank you.
A soldier one inside there. Just careful, she's damage boost. Watch out for Hanzo. Healing, please. Thank you so much.
This ends now.
Just back up, run.
They got a lucky headshot on me. That's really
Here on point. Soldier no slide. Huge nade. I'm away.
Let's put a stop to that payload. The Eye of Horus.
Watch out for Mercy rounds.
Stop that payload.
One over here.
Enemy spotted.
Wow, my bad, sorry. Bro, was my strafing so short? I
Give up. Not in my
The payload is
vocabulary.
advancing. Hardly ideal.
I'm on my way.
We
Oh, I
got
should.
what we wanted.
Nice. All good, no worries. It happens. And they just use res. Soldier one. Thank you so much, Light Breather. Shin here, we can aggress. Who's on top? Someone on top or no? Mercy on top. Nice. Just carry here. Nice.
Over there.
I prefer the payload when it wasn't moving.
Let's make a scene.
Soldier inside here. She's low. Get the Mercy. She's gonna try to res Malgrave here. Mercy top right. Huge. Just Hans on it. Now Malgrave. We can get him. Huge nade. Nice. Carry. Nice.
Get the blood flow. Honestly,
Got one shot Hanzo. My bad.
fall back.
On my way.
Let's try that one more time.
Let's put a stop to that payload. Helping you out. Can't handle this.
Do him up here. Do him one. Do him one.
Everybody riot!
Do him one over here. Do him by himself.
Enemy over here.
Nice.
Thank you.
Take care.
Hey, Elton. My ultimate is almost ready.
Fall back!
60 seconds remaining.
My fuse is lit.
Enemies being revived.
Carry one. Carry one.
Spotted.
Hanzo low. Hanzo low.
Enemy.
Push in. Push in. Push in. Hanzo one.
I'm looking
30 seconds remaining.
all right.
Hold together, everyone.
Cage fight's almost ready.
Ten seconds.
Cage fight's almost ready.
Hardly ideal.
Much appreciated.
Nice job. Let's go.
Here I come.
Play of the game.
Sensei Quickiki!
Welcome for the groups.
Go get him!
Sweet. Okay, so now we update it. Currently 42, 24, thank God. That's pretty good. I really need to practice my blink melee though. Just probably do it in between.
Three, two, one. Fight. Select your hero.
It's time to save the world. Zoom. Blinding. Got you staring. Big surprise. Blinding. Yes.
We got this.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
And we can put some music on. I think I'm pretty comfortable enough.
Cheers, love! It's time to save the world. I have a need for swiftness. Is that a costume?
Delta M.
Given Ray Q, approximately. The formula escapes me.
Hiya! I've got a good feeling. This could be our best mission yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
What's up?
Payload. Let's stop them.
I'm only here because you're role play with me, so okay.
Oh, guys, sorry.
I didn't mean to. I was
Oh, good, no worries.
Yeah.
No worries, no worries.
I could use some healing.
Echo up here.
Enemy spotted.
The payload must be stopped.
It's
Over there. 3 times the charge. Back we go.
Oh, 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 oh. Someone touch if you can.
We're outnumbered.
Just you. It's okay to back up.
And she's back in the game.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Enemy spotted.
My ultimate is almost ready.
But let us hold
Enemy here. Enemy over here. Enemy spotted.
Right behind the snow pit.
Over here. Let's go that way.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Remote trap.
I'll take a reading. Enemy spotted.
Focus echo, yeah. Echo low, echo low.
Enemy over here. Enemy here.
Cast one, cast one.
Enemy spotted. Move on fire.
There's just three of them, just three of them. That's one. Nice.
Enemy spotted.
We're over here, last scene. This cast. Where is this? Echo on point.
Issuing an alert.
Wow, that's crazy, the orb running. Echo discorded. Echo discorded. Malgo one.
Right back up again.
On my way. On my way, almost here.
Enemy here.
Let's cast here.
Thanks. Roger.
Come here. Our condition matrix ready.
30 seconds remaining.
Defend the Dian! Effervescent. The flames of liberation rise.
Let them out.
Wow, that's crazy. You're 1 HP, dude. Nice. What a clutch.
Complete.
Dude, your punches work through my window?
Really?
Score
That's sick.
0
Nah, that's
to 1.
insane.
Switching sides.
Disappear. That's hilarious. I wish that happened more frequently. Dude, I have to watch the replay.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
Nah, that was a bad change to set up there. I should have set up like closer to my team. I should have set up closer to where my tank is. That was way too far. I wasted too many resources trying to. I really didn't anything that fight.
Don't want to give him any easy
Thankfully,
shots, do
my
we?
team pushed up, so I got carried that round.
Hi. Is that a costume?
Take
Is that
care
a
of each
costume?
other out there.
Children, behave.
Nope. Is that a costume? Hiya.
Need
Too
someone
slow.
to tuck you in?
Yeah. Yes. Cheeky.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Real loss. Enemy spotted. Hey, stop.
That's over here.
Enemy here. Over there. Oh, we're outnumbered.
Last one over here to the right. Nice. I didn't think he was gonna stand on that flank there. I thought he was just gonna go back. I should have made sure.
Up and at 'em. Much appreciated. Rally to the payload.
Let's play this side.
Rally out.
Anna online.
Clear the way. Payload coming.
I didn't realize you swap twos then whenever one.
Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Oh, Mauer discarding, Mauer discarding. He's low, he's low. Alright, just regroup here. Alright, maybe when he uses cardiac overdrive, maybe let's just take cover. Wait for it to finish. That way he gets no benefit from it.
Well, that's inconvenient. The payload stopped.
Ready for transcendence. Pushing the payload. Nice and easy.
Enemy spotted. Hotspot is charging. Surprise. Enemy over here.
I'm coming with you. Carry.
Let's try that one more time. On my way.
60 seconds.
Enemy over here. Enemy contact. Keep the payload moving. Enemy
Got it out.
here. Back again. Did you miss me? Time's almost up.
Back up if you can, back up if you can.
Lucio coming at you.
Juno has landed.
10 seconds.
Clock's ticking. Charge.
The payload stopped. Enemy over here.
Focus Moira. Make sure someone's on the payload.
On my way.
Gale the Mahol.
Enemy here. Enemy spotted.
Oh, they were doing so well.
Play of the game.
It's hand.
Bro, what is that? Bro, I feel like it doesn't make sense, dude. I should have gone for bigger flanks, I guess. That was my bad. I didn't set up right.
Not in the bayou. Yeah, they all definitely didn't.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, what up, what up, what up?
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
More glitch.
That would have been awesome. Oh. Let's get this dub. Let's keep the party rocking.
Is that a costume? Is that a costume? No. No way. Yes. Oops. Sorry about that.
Oh, you can't even invite him. That's funny.
One.
Roger.
You
Round
avoid him.
one. Capture the objective.
Follow me. Once I'll be Sigma. 1 second behind you.
I see a hostile.
Enemy over here.
Grayson, no recall. Grayson, no recall.
Good shit. Push up, push up, push up. Play your walls up.
I need healing. I need healing. Sorry, I meant that. I can't push up. I meant that. I'm
Play
going.
this wall right here. Good shit. Don't let him res that. Use that. 3 in here. 3 in here. 4 in here.
Up sick.
Mercy
Up
dead,
sick.
Mercy
Push,
dead.
push. Give me help.
Mercy dead, Mercy
Tracer
dead.
behind me.
Coming back. Play with me.
You're down one. Careful. Get Genji behind. Genji low.
Yep.
Genji low.
Yep.
Nice.
Good call
Watch out
out.
for Mercy Roads. We're playing Malga now. Tracer over here.
Spotted.
Purple Maga. Kill Maga. 1.
Check for Mercy Roads.
Oh, you
Focus Genji. Huge sleep. Wow.
good sleep there, dude.
I know over here to the right.
The build cut Ozzy level sleep. Pause.
I'm with you, Sig.
Get it, play this wall. Play left wall. Back up. Fuck, dude. I just really gotta pop out the 60 point if you do Moira. Give you only 1 goal. Smoke it now.
Malga one.
Smoke it now. There we go.
Genji. Nice. Push in. Just more on, I think.
I got shields right side behind you.
Ana one.
3 steps. Oh my god. Let's go.
That's wrong.
Score
Hands up!
1-0.
Yeah, what do we got on the spread? We got cinnamon roll,
I've got a good feeling.
tuna with
This
some
could be our best mission
avocado.
yet.
Looks like honey, honestly. That's how you pack honey.
What?
A
Looks like
bottle of sake, I think.
And burritos. Burritos.
A coconut,
Wonderful.
right? Or some like, yeah, some sort of like Japanese burrito.
5, 4,
That's what we
Alright,
got.
let's,
2.
right? That looks pretty good. That spinach wrap, oh man. Sign me up.
Capture the objective. Let's do it again.
Rice wrap, yeah, the rice patty wrap. Forgot what that was for a second. Alright, I'm gonna play bridge. Play bridge. We need high ground. Press push. We don't gotta get too thirsty, but let's get a pick. Play smart. We're good. We're good. We're good. Play the flank. Somebody's on the flank.
The enemy is taking the objective.
Let's back up, back up. Sig, it's just you and I.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Regroup, regroup, regroup.
Yep.
Reaper over here, to your right, Chris.
That, yep.
Need healing, please. Thank you. Back up.
Regroup. I need to get faster on this map.
A taste of poison.
Okay, let's go.
Also, to the left, careful to the left. Reaper no right, Reaper no right. Got Manta, focus around. Careful over here to the left, Reaper to the left. Reaper one, nice, huge. Cass, on over here. Nice.
Put a point if you're alive.
Moira no fade, Moira no fade.
Get on point. I'm about to have shatter.
Reaper over here.
Issuing an alert. Enemy here. Enemy over here.
Cooked. Oh, they charged them.
Look at me go.
Fuck. I'm coming back for shatter. You gotta go back there, Moira. There's people there. You gotta go back there. Oh, never mind.
Enemy spotted.
For shatter.
Enemy located.
There's no way. He's at the wall on my screen, dude. Fucking contain you too.
Surrender.
Cass, stay over here. Behind you, Junk. Nice. Reaper behind, Reaper behind. On Junk and Moira. Need help, need help.
Fuck. I have 3 on me. Like, why are you guys playing right side, fighting a fucking creeper by yourself? It's like your Frodo on a quest. You know, just go middle.
Reaper just CP'd there.
I can't even. I wasn't looking at you guys. I have no idea why you guys were all right side. I would have just went middle with your tank.
Score.
Yeah, it's all good.
1-1.
We're back, baby. 4th quarter. Give me a better map. I'll take it.
How did you and Mistake even find me? I wandered so far from my landing site. We just had to ask the locals. Not every day a Martian drops out of the sky.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
We can win this! Enemy spotted! Enemy here! I could use some healing!
Alright, let's rock out. These kids aren't ready for us. Play the walls.
Over here! Enemy over here!
And one.
Take one, take one.
Just back up, regroup. Push it out.
Oh god, coming back. Dude.
Back up.
What do they have here? Yep. Green.
Venture here.
Reinhardt at your
Go straight or middle left flank, please. What? How, dude? I even went left wall, so it's just one person. Bro, that is not my fault, dude. We need a different combination, like a Moira or something. Did everything I could have.
I'm down.
3 in here.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
They're all down. They're all down.
Keeping the heat on.
Over there. Thank you, Tank. Just watching your
I
back.
didn't realize I was
Bro, we gotta
ending
do
my
that quicker. Oh, crazy there. Don't overextend, please. That's all I ask. Can help you get out of this rank. Oh my god, reported. I'm reporting him after this game.
Reaper over here.
This ends now.
Got him.
Reaper over here. Got me snap. He's gonna ult. Moira one in the back.
Yo, do what you can. Stay on point. Do what you can. Do what you can. Coming back. Don't overextend. McCree, get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Yeah.
I'm there in 1 second. On point. You tank's back. You tank's back. Oh my god, I got their tank. I got their tank.
Reaper one, north. Reaper one, north. I'm with you, Venture.
Regroup. You're on your own. Back up. Thank you. Play this or yeah, where you are. Here, one of those 2 spots. Yep. Back up. Too far from your tank.
Thank you. There's one.
Soldier one.
Over there.
Dumbass.
Lucy on point.
Let's go.
Wow, huge Venture. Nice.
And I can't, and the win streak continues. Fuck
Nice job,
them
dude.
and everything they did. Let's go. GG's.
Play of the game.
Get play? Oh, what'd I do? I think it was that play. Yep.
Huge. Nice. W play. Oof.
Thank you for the endorse. Oh,
Bro, I don't know what happened, but I think that third point is dying. I need to make sure I set up more happen, you know? Hello, guys.
Cheers, love! It's time to save the world! I'm here to support.
I tend to avoid places this crowded.
What's the most crazy thing you've seen as a doctor?
Well, there was one pilot who was lost in time.
Ah, right. That was an adventure. Sorry about that.
Don't be. You were worth it.
Defend objective A.
Tried to keep up. Enemy over here. Enemy spotted.
Watch out for Widow.
Enemy here.
Widow in that corner. My advantage is to play behind the corner, not play.
Enemy over here.
Genji on top here, focus Genji.
Enemy here.
Doom. Focus Doom. Genji over here. Genji by himself. Where is he? He's low. Genji low.
Enemy over here.
Nice. I might even have to play behind this corner here. Just avoid the Widow completely.
Job on, mate.
Huge. Ana over here. Where is she? I'm with you, right? I'm with you. Okay, Genji 1, my one. They're playing Hanzo instead. Genji 1. Fall back, just regroup. It's 4 of them there.
Can't keep me away. Fall back. Much obliged.
Come on, Ryan. Wait for Ryan. Focus on point. Ana. Juno 1. Juno. Juno 1. Nice.
3 times on my
You have no healing.
What's that? Ana. Focus on her. Alright, just back up.
back up again.
Might have to give it up.
60 seconds remaining.
Thanks, love.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Spotted.
Juno 1. Bro! Look at this Hanzo, dude. I thought I could get it. I should have just blinked past. On my way.
Meteor strike.
Genji low. Hanzo behind here. Where is he?
Enemy spotted.
It's go time.
Enemy here.
Big one.
In tip-top shape. Staring justice.
Team kill.
There's much for you to see.
Over here. Oh, right. On my way.
I am ready for mutual assistance.
Enemy over here. Keep up with me.
Sorry.
Enemy here.
I've got 60 seconds.
Genji.
Thank you kindly.
30 seconds remaining.
My ultimate is almost charged.
Hang in there. This one's ours.
Understood.
Enemy over here.
Enemy located.
10 seconds remaining.
We just need to work out the little longer.
It's go time. My will. Fate.
Enemy spotted. Enemy over here. Enemy spotted. Enemy over here.
Heroes never die.
Thank you kindly.
What's there?
Winging
Round
it.
1 complete.
Is that a costume? Is that a costume?
Score 0-1.
Thank you. You too.
Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'm gonna debrief to make sure I don't get too antsy or too.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
It might be a tall order, but we'll try taking 4 hits this time.
Complaining already? This is what you're paid for.
I'm getting paid.
Absolutely. Is that a costume? Is that a
Show
costume?
you.
Am I glad to have you on our side and not Talon's?
Glad to be here. Still not used to such good company.
You fit right in.
Not so sure about that, but I try.
Cheeky. Hiya. Cheeky. Cheeky.
Hello there.
Oh, rubbish. Oh,
3,
rubbish. Yes. Thank you
One.
kindly.
attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Let's give it a bash, shall we?
Open fire.
Shoot the torp turret, please. I don't know where it is right now. That's what we get in this room.
Take it out.
Let's try that again. Right back up again.
Get this cast on top, please.
Enemy here.
Turret, shoot the turret. Nice.
Enemy spotted.
Someone. Don't peek, just back up. Alright, we got a pick, way to pick. We can push in. On my way. We're down with support. Shoot the turret. 1. Alright, hold on. This is regroup, regroup. It's Torp. Warrior 1, Warrior 1.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
Widowmaker here.
Lightbringer here.
30 seconds remaining.
We attack now.
Enemy turret destroyed.
We're gonna have to touch soon. Come on, touch.
Over here.
Play of the game.
Railgun charge. Pinpoint accuracy.
Nice play. Bro. Maybe I should grab a quick snack real quick. 1 second, let's do this.
Alright guys, stream is over. The long stream, managed to hit top 4, and now top 5, champ 4. New videos on the YouTube channels, go subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for the follow, thank you for the new subs, I appreciate every single one. Thank you for the kind donations, and if there was a bits.
Map very quickly, and he's honestly
amazing natural. Personally, I think Cho would be the first to be approached at a bar, so I would like to move her higher than.
Yeah, I need healing. Hey. Thanks. Fucking JQ refusing to heal me. Especially when he has an easy time coming from the side. Free kill delivery. Why does Hog always just 360 ragdoll when he dies? Best magic NA? I'll probably be the best magic water by NA, but EU, that's for sure. Oh my god, you can go so far on this map. Wait, let's hit the fucking ledge dash here. Gosh, I need Marvel Rivals in my life right now. Just imagine this. You're sitting in class, anxious, upset, and mad. Then, your shitty teacher gives you homework, and now you're furious. You go home, and there it is. The glorious, amazing Rivals. You pick Spider-Man, because come on, he makes people sticky. Imagine making Storm all sticky with you all. Okay, dude. Wait, I don't care about this guy. Hold on. Hit the... Oh, okay, I just got spammed by Junkrat. I was about to hit the sick ledge dash. Yeah, I watched it. I don't care about this guy. Hold on. Hit the... Oh, wow. Okay, I just got spammed by Junkrat. I was about to hit the sick ledge dash. Yeah, I watched the Dev Vision. Wait, I need to add that.
Who's got the hot hand?
I need about 5 now. For me, it's the second one. Like, the second one of the game goes insanely hard. You'll see. You see, the second one, like, I don't mess around in the second one. I don't mess around at all. Yeah, I don't know what the Spidey skins are gonna be. There was one that was like teased on one of the maps, I think, and obviously we got the punk one. I don't know if he's gonna have more than that though. Probably, right? I mean, Spider-Man, of course he's gonna have like 1 billion skins. They want money. Who doesn't like money? We love money, and Spider-Man is gonna make a lot of money. He's gonna make a lot of money. Guarantee you that.
I feel like there's a difference between streamers and TikTokers. The line between the two is fading every single fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, the line between what is a TikToker and what is a streamer is becoming faded, mainly because in the current state of content creation, you cannot become a big streamer without becoming a big TikTok face. I don't know if y'all agree with that, but like, that's kind of the truth. Is that you cannot become, literally, if you're starting from like 0, right? You're starting from 0 or like bare minimum. It's so difficult. Like, even for me, like when I was in Overwatch 1, like the amount of traction that I got in Overwatch 2 as a result of TikTok is night and day. Night and day. So a lot of people call me the TikTok guy.
I speak Arabic. I'm on my way. Okay, I want to say based off of language like YouTube.
That slaughter.
That just happened.
Mighty unfortunate.
Happens.
Oh, yeah, Andromeda. I forgot to ask Jake. Andromeda wanted to know if you wanted to do Helldivers after this.
Like,
not immediately after this, but like I gotta make food.
I mean, you saw the look of someone's face there, just wondering what really happened. These push maps, they can really get away from you. We have seen it a lot, actually, in the previous stage 4. Bruno Sapi comebacks, they can happen. But to happen in a loser bracket situation with your life on the line is a completely different story.
This is so tense. Both of these teams tying up the series 2 apiece, and the final map going to be deciding everything.
Going to New Junk City. Okay, so a lot less Farah. No substitutions either for Toronto or Twisted Minds. We know how much Toronto want to play dive style comms. Ilios, Gibraltar, very good at that style. They've won them both. The Mauga, which from TVNT, King's Row as well. Just a very, very solid, like insane, not even solid, like insane performance actually, from Quartz. Showing up on stage like that, you saw him at the very end of the team comms, even it felt like he could not believe how close that was and how clutch every single member of the team was at the very end there.
But look at what he gets a chance to do when he's afforded the space. Playing with momentum like that, Quartz has so much time to just kind of sit back, allow the rest of the team to make sure that he is completely supported, and gets free reign over the enemy team. That's something that we're going to see Twisted Minds try to fight for very hard in this final map.
It's going to be a very quick one, I'd imagine. Quick as in, maybe we'll go to 5 points, but quick as in tempo of the actual map. Someone jumping over to the Mauga. It's going to be a Mauga clash. I want to know what Merit's going to do. Is it going to be the Sojourn again? Very effective on a thing, like Flashpoint. Very easy to charge your shots, and especially on that first point too. If you get an overclock, very easy to collateral people. Merit's been an absolute monster on the hero and kind of proved it that map previous as well, but can he stand up to Quartz? Quartz just came in a little bit more clutch at the end of the day. Two players on very, very even footing with each other.
Two different styles of play, though. If Quartz wants to actually play the Ashe and Merit wants to try to go for the Sojourn, then you are looking for these really, really big attacks, but I cannot believe it comes down to this.
All right, let's jump down over to Golden Boy, though.
Right, they still made it a little bit of a fight, but I actually think earlier in that, right, they hit
many things, but we're not gonna get into that. We'll be discussing at the match that we just got to see. I mean, Toronto on top, they are keeping those NA dreams alive for everyone, and
Energy Shock for the city. Those 5-game series, though, especially with the crowd, they're drained. So see how they kind of bounce back after it. It looks like, at least for now, they're going to be running that Mauga.
Here it is, your lower semis. It's time to get it started, folks. Off to ruins we go. Toronto in the blue here, Energy Shock with the Wrecking Ball in tow. And the Widowmaker mirror.
So this is a look we know that they can play, right? With Kellen on the ball. Is Tree versus Merit. That's going to be a treat here.
Okay, Merit on the gas.
Yeah, they obviously see the ball now, right? Coming out of the spawn, and they realize they need something to deter this ball from causing chaos in the backline.
All right, Naga set a bit for someone. Pretty slow, of course, as the point is yet to unlock. Tree is a decent line there, but Merit's already dealt with Scissors, so the Tracer will struggle against the hindrance of that Magnate. We'll see if that's going to be the stick here for Scissors, or will be going elsewhere. Merit here with a biotic grenade here. Ultraviolet, of course, on that Ana. A hero he really made his name on. Sugarfree's able to follow up there, deal with that Ana. Toronto settling in here.
Yeah, they're not really giving, like, you see where the players are playing on Toronto. They're not really giving Tree any great lines of sight. And then also Sugarfree just causing chaos. I mean, he has been so good this year, right? You kind of had a good idea, obviously, with the Florida Mayhem roster, you know, that kind of core coming in, how he was going to slot into that. Probably better than a lot of people even expected, as he's been tremendous. As Tree now going to play Ashe, so not going to rely as much on like those long range sight lines, right? Can play a little bit more in that mid range. Not rely on Toronto kind of coming out into his sight.
The Shocker playing around this Wrecking Ball comp, so there's a bit of setup required. That's why they haven't gone for an all-in engagement, but oh, Kellen might be in trouble. There was no mega health pack for him to pick up there, and someone just runs into town.
Yeah, the ball comp has not looked great thus far. That's a nice bio, though. Connects with someone, connects with Vega as well. They're able to deal with the tank. And because you're on the ball, you're going to get right back in action quick.
Absolutely. Toronto here grouping up on the point. Scissors has built that pulse bomb here, and NRG's strategy really involves skirmishing and following up on these bio-nades from Ultraviolet. We're close as well to a Nano Beast now, but it's going to be a Deadeye from Merit as Sugarfree falls to the whip shot. Open up some space, but the Sleep Dart interrupts it. Merit's going to be knocked sideward. It's a bit of an awkward landing for him, but now inside the rally, Vega's going to be able to keep him topped up. Wrecking Ball dive on in. Rupal eventually falls here as Rack attacks the one that gets the Nano. Charges in, neutral knockdown briefly. Rack somehow staying alive behind that shield until someone carves him out. Toronto, though, have done so much in terms of building up that percentage.
And even with losing someone first, right, they still made it a little bit of a fight, but I actually think earlier in that, right, they hit the bio onto someone, and then they hit a bio on the Sugarfree, and they finish it on while he has Blade, which I know you don't take out Sugarfree there. You can probably see that Blade come on through.
Sugarfree garnering the attention of Kellen there up to that high ground. Keeping the pressure on Tree. Here comes the bomb, though. It's going to be thrown in as Toronto push up. They've not capped the point yet, though. I want to make that clear. They've yet to get out of their spawn properly. With Bob out of the way, they've had to use that orbital ray in order to even get any fighting stance here. But here they go. Cage fight going to catch Kellen. There's not much he can do to get out of there either. Sugarfree's blade finds purchase on tree. Lumberjack duty for your boy Lenny. And now the Defiant are in a good position to flip this back.
UV still alive, and same with Rack. And Rack's got this rally, so they're gonna have to give up the point for a little bit. Nice rally there, gonna try and protect UV.
Sugarfree's deflect is too slow. He actually gets hit with a bio instead of sending it back, and that ends up being his undoing. Toronto do get a bit more capture progress here, but they're gonna lose the point in just a moment.
It's gonna be flipped back here.
Bit disoriented.
They give it up for just
That's
a
okay.
little bit. Take the point on back. Is Tree now over to the Widow yet again? So actually, this is also might be in a response because Sugarfree's not on the Genji anymore, right? He's going to be playing the Tracer, so you have that little bit of a high ground there. It's actually
okay.
Bio connects with two there. As Tree goes back to Ash.
Yeah, rattles the cage. Someone goes for a charge, but no connection. It's going to be Rack that falls though. And Ultraviolet doesn't have a good line of sight here. He can't see Kellen, for example, but Kellen's having to deal with a Cassidy. Still a problem for an immobile hit-scan DPS to deal with at times. But with UV out of the picture here, the Shocker running out of pieces to play.
Yeah, it's going to be Kellen on the point. He's going to trigger OT. You still have Scissors here as well. You keep this contested for a while.
He's low though, has to recall straight away, and someone's able to find Tree. Where is Scissors at right now? Can only really just keep a toe in the water, so to speak. Kellen does the same. This is a good comp at stalling the point out, but eventually the Shock need to find some eliminations. Deadeye for Merritt cancelled. It's a free reload for him in the end as Vega pops that rally, and Merritt now has a commanding view of the situation. But again, accosted by Kellen. He'll get him this time though. Merritt handles the wrecking ball comfortably, and the orbital ray, Merritt basking in it in the middle of the point.
Yes, they actually use a nano boost
Nice.
onto Scissors there for the Shock, and they send Kellen into the back line to try and make a play for Merritt. But then you see the rally come through from Vega, even with the bio grenade towards the end. The orbital ray comes on through. They move onto the point, protect that Cassidy, and ride Merritt to a round 1 win.
It's such an odd comp, right? Because, you know, the Wrecking Ball wants to disrupt. You want to get heads turned away from your Tracer. You're a nuisance, but you do need to get people in position. And the NRG Shock just give a lot of the capture progress up while they're trying to get the Wrecking Ball set up, while they're trying to get in decent positions.
I thought the ball looked pretty good. I think the issue is like you have Sugar.
I think I'll watch this and we'll go back to doing comp. I'm just curious.
Brazil mentioned that damage. All right, we got Winston comps here, Matt, but it's going to be a Kiriko for Ultraviolet. Probably to that option with the Katsuna Rush, but also to be able to cleanse off the Ana. And Bionade a problem for any composition.
Rico also offers a little bit more mobility. He's killing up to the high ground here. Both teams want to vie for this position.
Vega copped a fair bit of poke damage there at the start of that engagement, but Kellen obviously doesn't want to overcommit here. And Lucio Kiriko, very different backlines for these teams. Defensive, slanting for the Defiant.
Yeah, this is a backline that we really haven't seen, with Juno in the mix, right? She's been so prevalent. I know even Brig, right? Brig always seems to be in the mix. But Lucy with the Kiri, that's a few stages ago.
Yep. Well, a bit of a throwback for sure. Focusing beam gets rid of Rack attack, but great response. Tree, ever vigilant, looking out for Sugarfree to dive. In a 4 versus 4, now you see Kellen making his push here. Under a lot of pressure, though. It's going to be Scissor that ends up falling. Someone really gets everything he wanted there. Shock have control though, so the Defiant do need to recuperate here, and Kellen will be able to stall alongside Tree.
Yeah, this is a point that's really annoying to flip back, right? So Shock, especially with their comp, everybody pretty mobile to get back in the fight, should be able to extend this for a while, but Sugarfree finds Rack Attack again. Sugarfree finds Tree as well.
And that's the cleanup that the Defiant were looking for. 17% here for the NRG Shock. But now we're in a position where we have Nano Boost into Primal for Toronto.
It's going to be nasty, this combination here for the Defiant. You use the Nano first, right? Let someone just get tons of damage down on the cleave, then Primal. Just the survivability with both those ultimates combined. It's going to be crazy.
Pulse bombs could make this a pretty volatile fight as well. Both Tracers have essentially built those up, and here's that Primal now in front of the NRG stock spawn. Quite disruptive here. Kellen's going to have one of his own, but he probably wants to wait this one out from someone. Rupar still holding onto the Nano just in case someone gets into a dangerous spot. He ends up jumping out of the fight, exposing Vega there. And the rest of NRG Shock just run into Toronto. Rupal also dealt with, which means this fight is mostly done.
Yeah, Shock played that quite well, right? A lot of teams, like someone is so good on the Winston, especially during Primal, would have maybe like panicked, used an ultimate like early back in their spawn, but they held on to everything, pushed on up. Scissors opens things up with a kill, and they're able to flip it back. This will be difficult, though. Toronto Defiant coming back with that nano boost. You give it onto someone, and then you're also going to have the rally to protect that back line.
And something this comp's really good at doing is protecting the brig, which is often the first target, right? Rupal can just nano Vega, or Vega just pops rally, and has that shield, a bit of stealth peel available. You can save that Ana ultimate for the Winston instead. Here we go. It's going to be someone getting a nano. Managed to find Kellen here, who pops the primal for that extra survivability, so someone's going to look elsewhere. Meanwhile, Scissors goes down. It's going to be a 4-player down barrier. NRG still control the point right now. Rupal is in trouble. Yep, there's no way he's picking himself up out of
That's crazy. Oh, wow.
In a great part of the map to punish the Defiant.
Rakitech's had a really good day. You know, the match that we casted earlier, especially on the break, phenomenal that time, using that soundbar, getting aggressive through the alley, but here comes Toronto.
Toronto did flip midway through that fight, despite Kellen having a really nice primal. So they're going to get some extra percentage, at least slow NRG shock down, but to Defiant make use of Rally and Nano in that same fight, and ostensibly they lose it, even if they do flip the point briefly.
You know, I mean, you saw now Primal again, though, right? So we'll see if someone can get some value out of it. I'm really looking at Sugar Free with the dupe, right? You can put down so much damage. Then when he gets low, use the dupe to get some more healing down. It's actually Tree gets quite low. He actually used the dupe on the Winston just to get help.
For the sake of safety here, Tree doesn't want to get too aggressive, but he's thinking about maybe being disruptive. He can build a primal inside dupe.
I'm actually like a bit disoriented. Like, I'm just curious.
He gets knocked out of dupe and he's taken down by Rupal here as Sugar Free with the free pulse. He's able to force Ultraviolet away. NRG's backline are struggling right now. A lot of pressure as Rakitech desperately tries to escape from Sugar Free's questing tri-attacks.
Yeah, but Sugar Free able to, I mean, it's going to be Rakitech able to stay alive with the Ultraviolet, right? Those supports, the Lucian, the Greedo, so much mobility, right? With the Swiss step, especially from UV.
They're going to flip here.
Yeah, they're going to get back to the point. They're going to be able to flip this, and we're going to go in OT.
Someone can come in with a primal, though. That's going to be Merit with the recall. Not often seeing him on Tracer, but he has a pulse bomb ready to rumble. By dead time, will the Defiant. They're going to have a Katrina Rush now available for the shock. They let it go straight away. Here we go. Merit in with the pulse bomb. Kellen mostly ignores it, though, as someone needs to get a big primal. Oh! Just got himself out of the well. No Lassie required today. Healthy enough, someone to continue fighting. But the barrier there for NRG Shock kept them healthy, and Sugar Free gets taken down. Tree comes back on the Farah. Rupal's in deep trouble. This is going to be a tough situation to extricate himself from, as Tree definitely dodges the shot.
Yeah, the kill onto Sugar Free is massive, right? There's no threat
Crazy.
for the Farah in the sky. And that allows Tree to put down even more damage for the shot to tie it up.
Scrappy fight. Dive comps for both sides. There's a backline difference, though. And for the Shock, it's much more aggressive. They want to be the instigators on that map. Now, though, probably heading back over towards this more defensive Ana setup.
It's really interesting between these two teams, like, because Toronto, they'll play this stuff against everybody, right? The Shock, we haven't really seen this throughout this tournament thus far, right? We've seen them play a lot of the Queen. They tried some Maga comps, but here, taking it to Toronto, in Toronto's own game, right? That's impressive.
Kellen, we saw plenty of Winston outings from him, though, especially back on the NYXL roster. Been around for a long time. Went back down to contenders with Runaway. Won contenders. Comes back up to tier 1.
This doesn't look like the same Kellen that was
no
NYXL.
To me, years have passed. We've all got a bit of grey in our beards. Here we go, folks. It's time for Lighthouses out of sight around on Ilios. NRG back to the Ana brick setup. Kellen looks for the high ground here. Pressure on Rupal.
Yeah, let's see if they can also protect Merit as well, as he takes Tree out right away, but keeping this Ashe alive is going to be crucial.
Oh, nicely done. Yeah, Merit has a lot of defensive zone there. Someone peeled for him while Kellen was diving on Rupal. Bought enough time for the Ashe to strike a mortal blow.
And also, Merit just doesn't take the high ground right over on their side of the map, jumps right over on the point by the Lighthouse, right? So when the Winston uses the weak to get across, nobody home.
Toronto definitely looked like the more defensive team here. Ultraviolet just trying to keep Vega honest there. Need to keep your shield up across the road, folks. Rupal doesn't want to give up that position. It's annoying. It takes him ages to get back there, but Kellen knows he needs to peel the Ashe away. It's going to be Merit, though, speaking of Ashe, and gets rid of Tree again. So winning that hit scan duel once more.
That was a bit risky.
No, not really.
Yeah, he's going in. That's super risky. Whoa, that was lucky. That was a very lucky jump. I personally wouldn't have jumped there. That was way too risky.
Forces actually Merit to jump down, keep it contested.
The Merit's dominated the map here. Tree hasn't been able to do much in this round at all. Switch off the Ashe, I think, off the Echo to the Ashe. Still being handled. 49, 50% now counting for the Toronto Defiant. They are more than happy to play this very spread, dispersed, skirmishy style.
Yeah, I mean, you're not floating through the air across this map against Merit. I mean, it is not going to happen as they finally deal with the Ash of the Defiant.
Okay, someone should be there, even the legend here, though. Yep, with a Primal, brother, and Nano Boots coming on in.
Nice.
Found a beautiful stick on Ultraviolet, so the Defiant can keep this one rolling. They never actually lost control of the point, and killing a Primal here. What is he hoping for? Maybe a pick on Rupal, but after the fact, egg on his face, I think.
Yeah, he's going to make it back to the team, but you get no value out of that Primal. And those types of fights, it has to be so deflating to play against the Defiant, right? Because you get Merit right away, and you think you have an opening, someone gets a nano and jumps right into your backline, kills everyone.
Ultraviolet goes down at the start of the fight.
Oh wow, dude, what a jungle. That's crazy. Yo.
Pulse for Prestigious catches on the Merit. Someone can't disrupt the tracer nearly enough here, but we are 98 and counting. And the NRG Shock have nobody on the point. Toronto outlast NRG in the scrappy dive style on Ilios. It's a great way to start the series. A long day, but they're far from done.
Yeah, long day here for the Defiant, but they take care of business in map number 1. And they're playing a lot of the comps that they're very good at. I'm actually quite impressed. That Shock was keeping it that close, right? Especially trying to match that type of playstyle. I think it really kind of opens up the map pool for the Shock, right? You feel like now, hey, maybe we can play these types of comps against them. Maybe we see a little bit of an opening. Or now it gives them the flexibility of like, okay, let's go test them playing the Queen.
I'm telling you, don't get too comfortable, because I do think whichever team advances from this game, they are going to
run
into the brick wall of Malga comps from our teams from the APAC region, right? They may be forced to find a way to mirror them. Now, Toronto would have been able to do that, but in a match like this, they know, hey, if we can match these guys, right? They want to play Queen, we can probably do that. The Winston dive meta, I mean, that's where Toronto can definitely find a lot of equity, I think, in this kind of head-to-head. Putting Merit on the Ash, for example. Someone won a world championship on Winston, right?
Well, it also seems like Toronto really likes to play Ilios to get those types of setups, right? I mean, it's perfect. You have something like Ruins, right? You put Merit on like a long-range hit scan, an Ash, a Widowmaker. You want to play Cassidy, right? Openings for him to do that. It allows someone with his like large hero pool in terms of tank to be able to play just about everything. So Ilios a pretty good map here for the Defiant.
Quick back look over the map here. Sugar Free, I guess, to run wild there on that Genji. We see like that Tracer comp that comes out from NRG Shock with the Wrecking Ball, right? Where you can see how it's supposed to work, but you know, they weren't quite able to make it happen. Someone's still a problem on that Malga. Cage fight, being able to catch one of those very slippery zeros is always good for at least the kill. If you can hold the Wrecking Ball down inside that ability, you've got to be in great shape. They also are the only team on that round playing Juno. And when Merit is able to play on the point inside that orbit array, he's laughing away to the bank. Things got interesting, though, when we got to Well.
Yeah, I mean, Well was extremely back and forth, as it usually is. The supports for Shock, right? You go with a Kiri Lucio backline, a lot of mobility. It's really difficult for Sugar Green to like track players down, find them. Yeah, some really good sound barrier from Rack Attack, and then like Alley, which is like a really difficult spot to connect with just about everybody.
Big primal from Kellen as well. Environmental kill on
the last round, though, Lighthouse, I mean, I think it was like look, you come out with like an Echo, and then Merit's on the Ash and gets right across and just takes your Echo out right away. And then you're never able to really close the gap between the hit scan and the rest of your team. So I think really the Merit kind of own that final round.
I do think that second round, though, as you're seeing here, was really all about Tree. The Echo, the Pharah switch later on was pretty big. Really distinctly different styles here, though. Notice that Merit sets up on top of the point on that Ash, right? And he's often being peeled back to by someone, whereas Kellen is going forward and trying to pressure Rupal, who just drops off the high ground, maybe bios himself, gets back to safety, and he's tying up the Winston for a decent amount of time, while that time really is just allowing Merit to go ham, win out the Ash duel, get some shots across the map, and be a nuisance.
I mean, this is about as even as you can get, right? Yep. In terms of like a stat line here. I mean, the healing, obviously, Toronto comes out on top. You know, the damage extremely close. Same with, deaths are really back and forth. Map number 1 is we able to have Sir Boss as the map pick here for map number 2. So a lot of teams actually just kind of going for some flashpoints here. We haven't really seen a ton of push, right? It was really, the last series with Just Minds Toronto, we saw the push, but it's been like Surabasa as well. It's been a map choice for teams that kind of want to force some different stuff.
Yeah, whether it's the Queen, right? A lot of the time, Queen into Malga, or sometimes, I don't know the likelihood of seeing Toronto opt into a Queen mirror per se, but we know just how powerful she is. I think Jake talked about it at length today, earlier on, about Rampage being very effective at shutting down that cardiac overdrive and not only denying Malga the healing, but the rest of the team behind that ability.
Yeah, they played the Sombra as well, right? It's really impressive to play against Sombra, especially like in a meta where we don't see a lot of people playing it, like just having it thrown into the mix.
It's great
a hero that
against Juno.
causes the nuisance.
Yeah, she really gets into that back line, as she always has, but the pressure she can put on Juno, who can't really dodge the virus. It's pretty easy to connect that extra damage on her, and Juno doesn't heal herself outside of orbital rays, so it's a big problem for the Brig to have to turn around and throw repair packs onto the Juno when they really want to be heading him over to the Genji.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to have to force to use the repair packs on a Juno, right? Because the rest of your team then is kind of struggling. This would have scared Jaws, but we're adults.
Yeah.
You know, those are pigeons, so they're all right.
Yeah, that's not our shtick, really. It's more...
Yeah.
I figured, you know what? We can,
That's not our shtick. Either way.
I don't need ammunition.
You certainly don't. NRG here, so as expected, Junker Queen out of the gates. Do Toronto go for this? All right, so we actually saw a lot more Zarya. If you watched the Aurora Cup recently, a tournament over in China, we did see a lot of Zarya play. The expectation was that not much of it would penetrate into OWCS.
We saw Ents play it at this event. Ents already gone though, right? So I don't think it was really great for them. It'll be interesting though. So it blocks a lot of the stuff with the Queen, right? Like you want to go with Yak swings with the Queen, the knives, the Zarya bubbles are obviously really effective against that.
It's also good to set up your Genji. Sugar Free can be more aggressive with his poke and generating those ultimates. When he gets a bubble and can go in, lets him just like push the limit, I think, a little bit more. So someone's often going to be looking to try and empower Sugar Free to be an absolute menace here on this Genji. And my goodness, great focus on the Queen.
Yeah, and also if the Queen is going into the back line, right? The Zarya can provide some bubbles there to protect against that Junker Queen is someone getting extremely charged up. Where I think this obviously suits someone a little bit better, right? Where when you think about someone's hero pool, it's extremely large, but I think probably like you would see him go with a Maga instead of playing the Queen. I think if there was like one hero like someone maybe not at the top level, it would be like Queen.
Sure. Yeah, we definitely just don't see it all that frequently. Zarya, pretty good option, of course. The bubbles have a cleanse aspect, which is kind of often overlooked. See how that plays out when we do have a Rampage online for Kellen, but he's a ways away from it. He died first in that fight. Look at Sugar Free. Because of that shield, he always has a blade already.
Yeah, I mean, he can play so aggressively. See right there, just goes right in.
In for a penny, in for a pound, I say, but caught out by the sticky bombs of scissors and Rakitic's having a
huge stickies.
Vega as well, suffering there. Build up a nice little rail gun. And
Huge.
Happy to see that dive come in.
And that's huge there for the shot, right? They're able to battle through that blade that comes in and just all the pressure from the Defiant. And typically when we've seen the blade, it's like the rally and response, right? They don't use anything. I mean, they win that fight. They hold on to these key ultimates coming up next, which is going to allow them, in terms of percentage, to kind of get close to tying it up.
Orbital Ray going to be pretty important, especially if there's a Graviton Surge in the mix here. Here's Credo, wants to go forward now with this Juno ultimate. It's going to be a rally as well from Mac Attack. They're committing everything to this fight. But Toronto disengage. They back up. They actually get rid of the Brig as Rack steps too far forward and someone's charged up and ready to rumble. Toronto Defiant more than ready to receive that push.
And they get really aggressive there, shot, right? And I was like, oh, maybe they're trying to build like a rampage here, use that. I thought maybe we were going to see, look, if you're going to throw an orbital ray rally, maybe throw in the overclock, right? Try and punish that. But
both supporters. And he lost the fight.
I mean, what in Toronto, they end up using a bomb, right? Which is pretty disruptive up on the staircase. And then just having to invest the rally.
Well, one more fight here to decide his flashpoint. Most likely it's going to be an orbital right now for the Toronto Defiant. Tree with the overclock, trying to find the Juno, but here comes a Graviton Surge. Mera did fall to the sticky bombs, but Kellen was caught out. No tank here for the Shock to work with. They are contesting right now, but look how charged up someone is. Basically unkillable. No one can fight the Zarya in a head-to-head when she's at 100 charge like this. And again, someone has the bubbles to throw back. Great utility, high damage. Toronto with a comp that NRG are struggling with.
Yeah, especially when it's just Scissors on the point, contesting there for NRG Shock going up against someone on the Zarya completely charged up. I like this, a bit of a change. I felt like Shock needed to make something different here. I think now it's like all out aggression, right? That's who you're playing behind here. Can you access the back line? Can you access Merit, right? You'll force those bubbles out early, but just burst damage right here.
Yeah, they can't afford a long fight against the Zarya. Give someone time to charge up, it will be your downfall. So in come the Shock, again want to be the aggressors. It's going to be Tree with an off angle here, forced to deflect out of Sugar Free. It's very low. Sugar Free's in trouble. Vega going to be the first to fall though as Tree gets in there. Venture such a nuisance.
like you mentioned, they need these fights to end as fast as possible, right? The healing resource is the same on both sides, but someone with those bubbles going to be able to keep everybody topped up, everybody healthy there for the Defiance. But right there, they deal with that Zarya, push on in. Nice burrow there.
No, great pressure. Look at how they take space away from Merit, for example. Someone overextends a little too far and doesn't have the bubbles to keep himself alive.
Just a different change of pace here for the Shock, right? Now they're the aggressors. You see Toronto on the back foot a little bit. Is Street trying to get sneaky here. Looking for the burrow, going to be following it up with that orbital ray.
Okay, Defiant make use of the ray as well. Here comes a blade from Sugar Free now. What can he find? RuPaul's already been taken down. He does catch Tree, hanging around the corner, and that's the gimme. Scissors falls into his open arms. Now Sugar Free can back up a little bit on this, and it's an easy point take for Toronto, but they've given up about 70%.
Yeah, they're gonna stagger Kellen here. Nowhere for him to go.
Commanding shot, Kellen
That's messed up.
His goose is cooked. Yeah, not gonna make it that far. But so for Shock, right, you end up holding on to this rally coming up, and then also gonna have your own blade here, right? So potentially a big combo. You've already got 70%, 77% on the point, right? So we'll see how someone can play around this grab if they want to get aggressive around the corner and just kind of like bait Shock in, so just fly in and then use it.
A lot of pressure on someone. He throws down the grab. This is going to stop the Shock in their tracks. Tree first, Kellen down. Vega gets in there with the flail. Scissors at least able to salvage here, but there's not left to do, and Vega had the stun left over. Talk about a kitchen sink, Matt.
Yeah, and that's the rally there for Raktek, right? You're trying to keep players alive inside that Graviton Surge, but the amount of damage that comes down, just too much to deal with as Toronto will end up taking the lead here on this flashpoint. Just probably one more fight here for the Shock to flip.
There is a Scissors Blade in the mix. Kellen may be able to build up an ultimate, but he's going to be the first target here for the Defiant. Might be allowed enough time to build it though, as Toronto want the slower fight. Here's the bubble on Sugar Free. It goes in. Scissors trying to keep track on the enemy Genji, but Sugar Free does get away. Still that blade in hand for Scissors. Everybody looking at him. Looks like they've tracked it. It's time to go. Scissors amongst the archers looking for a squeak. He gets through Paul with a second. Veers away from someone. Doesn't want to fight the Zarya, but one kill might be enough. Hindrance there from the flashbang of Merit, but he gets brought down. What a deflect!
Wow, that's crazy.
For the Lawland.
Dude, that play was so sick from Scissors, right? He kind of dashes up in the sky and sees that Merit is now on Cassidy. Doesn't want to dive directly into him, but then sees RuPaul, because RuPaul thinks he's coming in with the blade right after him. That'll be Shock taking that point, tying it up. And then he just goes right to the sky, makes that play for RuPaul, then goes back with the help of Tree to deal with Merit. Really nice stuff for Scissors.
Beautifully architected. That's the only ultimate you really had to work with in that fight. That's about the best you could hope for from a straight up blade.
And just also the prediction of like how RuPaul was going to play that, right? Like RuPaul coming right to his left. He knew exactly where he was going to go.
Right, Merit here. Shots onto the Queen trying to back. Oh, that's going to hurt. No connection though. Great bubble. Merit not affected by that bleed through. Kellen got to be feeling dissatisfied after that, but there's still an orbital ray to work with. Vega has gone down, but now there's no Genji here for NRG Shock. They want to play with inside that orbital ray, and they finally get rid of the Genji.
Nice.
They'll be Shock taking the point. Then, you know, Cassidy has great survivability, right? But he's also a really easy target. Switching over to Sojourn here, I like this move. You see, in the last fight, Kellen actually connected with a knife onto Merit, got like ripped back into Tree in the burrow there, and all that damage that comes on through. Sojourn's going to be a little bit easier to live.
Wow.
Oh, man, this is so much at work here for the Shock. Kellen's swing Tree popping up. Great grab from someone though. Still Merit needs to keep his wits about it. Scissors with another deflect kill onto Merit. Oh, buddy, what a pain. Toronto have to spend the big grab to win the fight.
Yeah, and I think that's why Shock's taking these fights early, right? You know, just kind of sitting back in the point, like they're just going to give up all that space to Toronto, where maybe they don't feel the need to, but right, Shock just being the aggressor, trying to push the Defiant back. You end up using that grab there on the corner, because Toronto in a spot where like, we can't give up that much more percentage here. Where
Go straight away, up to the top. You saw Sugar Free go with the blade. Kellen already got picked off there. Someone just shoved into them. The RuPaul gets to hold on to the orbital range here, potentially rushing that one out to a later fight.
Nice.
And even at the beginning of the fight, everybody got extremely low there for the shot. They try and like disengage and even use a rally to keep people alive. They just had no shot there.
Back to the venture, rather, we go. NRG Shock now have given up that lead on this flashpoint. Great previous fight to win the last one, but it required Scissors to go bonkers. He will have a blade soon though, but can he repeat that same feat? Here's that orbital ray that RuPaul's holding onto. They're pushing up now with the torpedoes. Barely gets away, does Ultraviolet. He knows he needs to remain in this fight as long as he possibly can. It looks like Mero was knifed in there, but Kellen couldn't quite slide away. Tree caught him, but Scissors has to go for a back cap here.
I mean, UV able to stay alive, but you see from the Toronto POV how split everybody from the Shock is, right? UV not near rack attack.
Scissors can't die here.
Alive. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can, but it's going to be tough to stay alive.
Oh, that was a good try.
Good. He had to do it though.
Tree's here.
Had to keep the round going. Tree does.
Oh, they're gonna raid.
They're committing for this fight. Kellen also has a rampage at the ready, but he doesn't have a good lineup yet. Happy just to
That's
force
crazy.
someone
There's
away
no
for the
way.
time being,
There's
though.
no way.
But this
That's
is the right
insane.
time now for Scissors to get back into the fight with that blaze. And actually flip the point as Toronto are grouping up for a take.
Yeah, the Ray backs them up, right? They don't want to fight inside the orbital, right? Even with a player advantage, right? But now it's going to be Toronto getting on the point with this grab.
Yep, solo grab. Catch Kellen. That's
Oh,
all they
wow.
need to do. He tries to commanding
That's
stab, but
good.
now he goes down with his ultimate in hand. RuPaul, dust ball. Caught out by Scissors and Tree respectively, but Toronto flipped the point back amidst the chaos, and someone is going to be very scary, fully charged up and very hard to move. The Toronto Defiant look to get themselves on flashpoint point.
Nice.
They will end up taking this one, a 2-1 lead here for the Defiant. Is Servas, they've come in with a nice Zarya comp, and it has forced NRG Shock to try all different types of things, right? So now we're going to go back to the venture. You invest so many ultimates though, right?
But
You
Malga?
really
That's
want
crazy.
one for Shock, so
I think we'll just finish this.
really difficult to get
and
value
we'll go.
with the rampage, right? With the bubbles on the other side.
Last time Kellen had that ultimate, I think he hits Merit with it, who just instantly gets bubbled and cleansed by someone. So this has to be big. You need a big lineup with this Junker Queen ultimate to guarantee value from it. Or just accept that you're going to force bubbles and that's the best you can do.
Yeah,
Good
well, like,
overclock now.
we're putting enough pressure onto someone to like force him to use some bubbles early, right? So to not happen. This is gonna be a rally fast right around the corner.
Yeah, stunned up, but not while he was ulting. So Kellen won't be interrupted by that break here. Okay, Rampage catches good. RuPaul can't be cleansed. Only one bubble available, and that was for Merit.
Oh, wow.
Although Merit turns around and pays it back tenfold with a big railgun elimination on Tree. A blade here for Sugar Free. Just a bit of a garnish as Scissors brings him down. Someone's a little bit low, but very, very charged up and can finish the job on the Genji, but he's waiting now for the health pack to regenerate. Kellen's still a problem on the point. He has to be addressed. Merit does catch the knife through him. And here comes someone returning, but he only got a mini health pack, excuse me.
No.
Yeah, get rid of Kellen. They maintain control.
Yeah, RuPaul back in the fight though, right? You're gonna be able to heal everybody up, but really awkward situation for Kellen to be, right? You know, someone on one side, Merit on the other. Both pretty weak, but nowhere to really go. Is we're going to see a Ramatra pick here. So lots of different flexing here for the Shock is try and bully out this Zarya with the ramp.
They just force some bubbles, right?
Yeah.
Any way you can get them out. Good poke damage. It's obviously something Zarya comps don't like to deal with in general. And also you just want to ignore the Zarya and get past her into the back line.
You also notice every time that you Racketech's had the rally, someone just charged up, pushed right into it. They've got no value with it.
Oh, that's not good at all. Ultraviolet down early there. Tree was able to get into the back line, but the Graviton Surge really seals the deal here for the Toronto Defiant.
No way.
And Scissors doesn't have a chance to find use for the blade. The Defiant takes
Sheesh.
the roster.
I think Shock just completely caught off guard, right? With that Zarya composition from Toronto Defiant. Toronto obviously had a great read on what Shock would have liked to play there, but just kind of throwing in that Zarya comp, it definitely took away everything that NRG Shock probably would have wanted to do. And now they're kind of searching for answers, right? You're playing Venture Genji, you're trying Ramatra towards the end. Nothing really kind of gave Shock an upper hand.
Yeah, that was a close affair here, but it was another opportunity for NRG to get a foothold in this series, to get themselves a map back, and now Coach Wheats has to think about where they take the battle for a third map.
Wonder when they did.
Very, very interesting. Wow. It's actually quite impressive that we see Genji in pro play, but why in ranked it's not played? It's so interesting. Let me see. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like Genji's is getting praised because he's better into Brawl. Okay. Interesting. So Genji's actually better playing to Brawl comps. Uh-huh. Against high sustain comps. That actually makes sense. I didn't think of that. That actually makes sense. So this actually tempts me. Maybe I should practice a little bit more Genji just to. One second, let me try this. Overwatch 2. So in Brawl close up maps. Genji's better. That makes sense. Because Genji you can spam a lot, especially if they're grouped up. Maybe maybe I should play a little bit more Genji. I've just been a little bit wary. I should be right back once more. Let's put something up here. Let's continue putting this on.
I did those viewer predictions. It was like, after I watched them go with 2-0, I think Toronto's got this. But I mean,
in fairness, coming out of Ilios, I wasn't fully convinced.
No, I actually thought like Shock looked really good on Ilios, all things considering, right? It's just that map. I think they probably thought like, okay, we're going to be able to play some Queen, we're going to be able to play some Maga, all right? But I think that Sorry on the other side. I think that really, I mean, you see what it did to the Queen really early on. Not a lot of value at the rampages. They're able to just bubble Sugar Free constantly on the Genji, and he's able to just eviscerate the back line that they had no answer for, which I definitely think now probably impacts Shock's map pick, right? Because you're like, oh man, like, well, we don't want to go somewhere that could happen again.
Do you think the Toronto have now like a bona fide counter to the QueenCon? Do you think like any map where she's relevant, you could just play the Zarya into this and kind of punish them?
I mean, I'd want to see him more than like once, right? And I also think like you know, you see a team like a Crazy Recruiter Falcons play it, it's going to be like another tier up, right? And can they deal with it? As we take a look at some of the highlights and just pay attention to the top of the screen. How many times you're going to see different characters there for NRG Shock. Felt like they were playing Mr. here at the time.
Absolutely. I mean, they're obviously opening with the Echo here, so he's just finding it sort of hard to sort of generate too much momentum there. Obviously, Sugar Free gets to play Genji for most of the map, and like we talked about, right, more Zarya bubbles means quicker charge, as Genji can stick around a little bit longer in the front line, poking it at sort of medium range with the shurikens, and even look to try and commit onto targets that get low in the back line. I like the Genji, the Venture switch, excuse me, you kind of pointed it out, that the shop all of a sudden really started to become the aggressors here. They wanted to run up, they wanted to get the Venture in and behind, but
Right, so I just want to continue reading why Genji is better. And then I think I may reconsider making Genji part of my pool because in my experience, sometimes like I don't know, I feel like I get spammed out of playing Tracer, so I ended up swapping to Cass or Ashe. But maybe Genji might be better. I don't know. In closer range maps. I'm just trying to think. Like, I was thinking of just having mostly playing Tracer and Ashe or Cass as my secondary options, but maybe I'm considering I might want to play Genji. The reason is why. All right, I think we'll stick with Mini Tracer and Ashe because she provides more consistent value. Because I remember when I saw Sweat's videos in Perfect Valley, seeing which heroes would provide the highest like peak value. Ashe came before Genji and then Echo. So it's Ashe, Genji, Echo in order. So apparently Ashe will provide more high peak value than playing Genji. So I just I don't see like the value of playing Genji when I can just play Ashe. That's the thing. So maybe for now, until I feel convinced that it's worth playing Genji, I'll stick to Ashe as a second. Ashe the cast as a second option. Yeah. So anyways, let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's reset. Deep breaths. Let me step away and put this up real quick.
Even that wasn't enough. Yes, it was able to threaten Rupal and Vega on occasion, but Merit switches off the Cassidy, picks up the Sojourn for, again, just some escape mechanic, and alongside the Zarya here is really hard to beat.
But we had discussed, the longer those fights go, the worse it's going to be for NRG Shock. And Toronto's great at just disengaging, kiting, staying alive, right? And then now all these players from NRG Shock are pushed up. The Zarya is all charged up, now leading the charges they're trying to get away from the Shock, and everybody just kind of falls, right? If you're going to play that Venture Genji Junker Queen, targets need to get burst down fast. You need to prioritize the target, just deal with them quick. The longer they live, especially with that Zarya getting charged up, I mean, you got no shot.
Have a look at this. This is Sugar Free having an absolute wild map here. 4.7 KD, of course, mostly on that Genji. And this is much like the rest of NRG Shock are looking for answers. We don't often get to see this in real time, right? Teams trying to iterate on a solution to a comp that they're maybe not expecting to see. I know they're aware of what we saw over in China recently, and there were a few teams that were opting in the Zarya direction, but most people I talked to kind of played it off as more of a regional preference than something that actually had, excuse the pun, but merit here in a metagame like this.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like, it was that's kind of fun, but I don't know if that's going to make it here. But against like a Queen, especially like if they would have ran the Sombra, right? Like the Zarya is pretty good against that as well, right? The Zarya, like let's say you get a hack onto the back line, right? The Zarya could have bubbled all that damage, right? The cleanse, virus, everything kind of gone. So definitely would have been an answer for that as well.
Here is, of course, your head-to-head matchup in DPS. This is a young, promising prospect coming in. And this year, of course, much of this NRG Shock, right? A lot of expectation for this team that they'd be able to deliver, and they've come so far. But Toronto promised when they came out of the gates and said, we're here to win it all. And frankly, at times, we doubted them. We questioned them. They had a really weak run in Dallas. They also showed a lot of fallibility in the Stage 4 main event, but really looks like they've cleaned up a lot of that stuff, especially up against their NA rivals. This would be the second team that they look to get past.
I mean, it's the expectation for this team. You know, I think when this team was built, when the organization continued to support competitive Overwatch, it was to win everything. It wasn't to, hey, we're going to be the best in NA. Like, that's a cool goal.
We're not here to be the fun team.
Right. We're not here to be the fun team. We have a roster that is, world championship talent that we expect to deliver a world championship, right? Beating the NA teams in the lower bracket, that was just kind of, it was just kind of a given, right? You're not really worried about that. It's really about, taking down those Titans from Asia.
A lot of talk about expectations, about progress throughout the year, but for NRG Shock, there's only one question left. Is this the end of the line for the beloved Shock? Just like an answer on that one.
There's 3 people that way that said no.
Unreal respect.
They've recruited some more people.
Okay, I like that. That was quick. That's the network effect in real time.
Yep. We will see the Defiant here on offense, potentially going with the Zarya again. Because that Shock, they like to play this Queen, right? We've seen them play very, sparing amounts of Maga. And when they played the Maga, it's usually been a mirror, but it hasn't looked awesome. So they definitely feel more comfortable here playing the Queen.
One last chance for the Shock to stay alive here in our OWCS World Final.
They've recruited more people now.
It spreads. It's like a contagion. All right, Sugar Free gets a bubble and goes upstairs. You can see him really taking liberties here. Scissors looks to come over the top. So far, pretty placid start to this map, but the card has gotten to the point where these teams now need to fight for it to progress any further. Mag Grenade there, not finding anything on Sugar Free. Again, he was constantly bubbled. It's a nightmare for a Cassidy to deal with this. And farming a lot of charge up for his Azaya. Someone grinning as he gets powered up.
Right, the Genji gets right in your face. He's got a bubble. May end up getting another bubble, and what do? You can't even really fire.
And someone able to bring Kellen down. He's probably reached critical mass in charge and is able just to bully into the front line. And again, you wait for those bubbles to come back off cooldown. You've got a player advantage. Sugar Free goes in, got bubbled again after the Mag Grenade came through. And the world is his oyster.
And what do you want to play into this? If you're the shot.
That's crazy.
Do you go back and
into the front line. And again, you wait for those bubbles to come back off cooldown. You've got a player advantage. Sugar Free goes in, got bubbled again after the Mag Grenade came through. And the world is his oyster.
And what do you want to play into this? If you're the shot, do you go back and do you try and play like, some Genji Venture? Do you try and play something like that? Do you continue to believe that the Echo Cassidy with that Queen can win out over this?
Impressive. Okay, you know what? I'm never thinking. I thought I wasn't going to play Genji, but now actually I feel convinced. It's time to play some Genji. Maybe not now. I think I'll think about it tomorrow. But you know what? Let's go to the practice range. Why not?
Double kill. Double
Precision is the way of the effective warrior.
Double kill.
I cut the seed.
Double kill.
한밤은
Double.
What's your next move? Forever hold your peace.
Double. Double.
The wind blows in my favor. Fantastic technique! You know Gotoku.
Double kill.
escapes their fate.
Okay, I have to rethink. I think Genji will be my second option, but I think for the most part, Tracer is better as an initial option. Then we can play Genji as a second option. I should practice here. I think melee is my melee thing, sorry. Okay, very good. Brilliant. practice my blink melees more.
3, 2, 1, fight. Select your hero.
It's time to save the world.
Student Santa. Hello guys, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you doing?
Oh dear, I'm good. Thank you.
Yo.
Yo yo.
Hello.
What's up, Daddy?
A storm is rising.
What you feeling here, boys?
All right,
What's
you got.
up?
All right. What are you good at?
We can go dive here, you know.
We could go dive. We could also play a run.
I'm afraid they're gonna be on that top shelf. I'll see who they are real quick.
Okay.
I'm a big counter swapper. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too, dude. I get it.
If you're not counter swapping, how are you playing competitive?
You're fucking having fun, is what you're doing if you're not counter swapping.
Yeah, and I don't play this for fun.
Right? I want to see number go up.
That's the only fun I know. Where are these bastards at, bro? Oh no, a junkie. Okay, they fucking blew that shit up immediately. Give me 1 second. I gotta go die.
Watching for junk pad, right? Right next to the truck.
I think there's ours max charge. You gotta kill that Mercy.
Sorry low.
No bubble, no bubble.
Nice.
Don't let them get that res. We can't let them res.
Thank you for the bubble. Waiting for my blinks here.
Help.
Junk to the right, junk to the right.
Where's junk at, bro?
This Ashe is being hard parketed. She's a problem.
It's okay, I got it right here.
Mercy left, Mercy left.
Mine, bubble. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh, thank you. So Zarya. Nice. Clean up.
On my way.
They're gonna go into res.
Mercy.
I'm gonna Mercy.
Nice job.
Nice push.
I see you twice. I'm trying to bubble you. Oh, she's running. Oh,
someone said she got bubbled.
Oh. Oh shit, I gotta get back. I'm dead as dick. Ah! Oh, you crazy. You're crazy.
Hold on, come in the car. We're up super far, y'all.
Soldier one, soldier literally one, on ping.
Alright, we got 2 there. It's my fault, I pushed too hard.
The Iron Forest watches over
On my way.
I don't know if you guys can do anything with that.
No.
We cannot, we're running, we are running.
No worries.
Run away, stole, run away, stole!
That was the mile, by the way, if that's what you were thinking.
No, I'm talking about the enemy, sorry.
Wait. Okay.
Back up, just back up.
Alright,
we might need to run.
Up. That's my fault. Okay. The ball's up top. Let's go.
I'm dealing with this. Thank you.
Killing the Zarya. Never mind. Pocketed hard.
Soldier one.
Oh, Zarya behind.
Yeah, bro, I got fucked. Pocketing the fuck out of her, dude.
Bro, I'm trolling. What should I do?
I just don't think we're securing kills. We need to just focus on characters that we're shooting at.
I started pushing them up top, but there's no one. Just the Zarya just started pushing me or pushing y'all, so I had to. Focus the Mercy. As soon as we kill it. Okay.
That's one. Top. Soldier one. Nice, we got 2 of them. Watch out, Mercy res.
The dead ought to remain so.
So they still have no tank. Let's get in there. Can someone push them up top, or do we need for me to go up the staircase?
Go push, go push.
We got it.
I've got you on my side.
Go on, shield.
Bro, I'm trolling right now.
Oh. We might need a carry here or something, dude.
Run.
Of course, another dash. Alright, just don't peek that.
60 seconds.
Bro, I'm trolling so hard.
Jesus Christ, bro. I cannot kill that bitch.
On my way.
He's gonna have grab any second.
30 seconds.
Fucking Bastion's one, but it's fucking getting pocketed.
Helden sterben nicht.
Step it up, Bob. 10 seconds.
The payload is under my protection.
On my sights.
Oh, it's so hard, bro. What am I doing?
Score 1-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross. You stole a lot of things that Helix was supposed to protect.
What's it to you?
My unit would have eaten you alive.
Stay in range. If you wander off, I can't protect you. Killing pylon out. Killing pylon deployed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Enemy contact.
Stop the payload.
Stop the payload.
Get the Mercy res.
They just don't stay down.
Mercy one, Mercy one. Mercy down. Mercy down, just soldier Zarya, just soldier Zarya. Okay, let's see how. Nice.
Don't give these suits to just anyone.
I just use both the rebels. We can push in here. I need healing, please. Soldier one. Over there. Warrior one. I'm down, sorry. Nice. On my way. On my way.
Clear me out. I dare you.
I've got you in my sights.
I should have just waited, actually. I should have waited, that was my bad.
You won't get the best of me. Rocket barrage in. Let's push the payload back.
I'm about to have Bob. Just try to say.
Do something.
Back from the bone orchard.
Over here!
I'm here.
She's one.
Kill the Mahol. The payload is approaching its
Someone's
destination.
gonna pay.
Огонь по готовности. Валию.
Bro, I spelled so hard.
Play of the game.
Валию Wedek.
What's up to this? Let's put something up real quick.
Calm, right? Now, from what we see, this does not look like a kit. I think you would have to consider making some serious changes.
Again, we're still watching them iterate in real time on a solution. They have to come up with one quickly. The Defiant Hero threatening a first checkpoint as Kellen emerges from that side room and stakes his claim to the card. Scissors gets a little bit low from that poke down, but Ultraviolet's able to spot him. There's an orbital ray ready to rumble, and I don't think you'll waste too much time in letting it go. Here we go. So Toronto get theirs down first. Ultraviolet reciprocates, but it's too late to save Scissors. The pressure is immense, and the Shock are crumbling.
Yeah, I think you got to consider wholesale change to this comp if you're the Shock.
Play Reinhardt.
Really? I mean, okay.
So traditionally was an answer to some of the Xayah comps back in the day, because again, you just stave off a lot of the poke damage and force bubbles out if you have like a pokier comp behind your shield. But there's no world in which the Shock are thinking about that here.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get many coaching offers in the off. I wouldn't be banking on that.
No, one trick, it's fine.
No.
Hey mate, yeah, Castle Cook.
A lot of space you're taking up here by the Defiant as well, right? They get all the way to this corner. They're going to get the payload around this. You're in real dangerous territory here for the Shock, right? Because even though losing this fight, you're going to go second checkpoint pretty much.
Ronnie pops flying away. Rack attack so deep into the formation of the Defiant. Yes, Kellen does get a nice little annihilation off. A rampage rather. And a good swing on Rupar to bring him down. So that's 2 picks there for the Queen. Vega doubles back. Grab's going to be used to handle Kellen. Eventually he's brought down, but Mira does get picked by that Echo.
Yeah, and I mean, that's Rack Attack during rally as well, right? It just gets burst down. That Zarya so charged up. The damage from the Zarya, the bubble onto the Genji, just dashing on through. So now we'll see the Ramattra again. So Ramattra can stand toe-to-toe a little bit better with Zarya than the Queen can. A little bit better survivability. You see where this payload has gotten very close to taking this second checkpoint.
Scissors was poking on that right-hand side, but there's Sugar Free. We get another bubble again into the back line, and he handles Kree. Someone follows up on it now, and he's at 70% charge already. Kellen throws up the Dukes. Defensive stance taken, but Scissors can only get Rupar before he ducks out of the fight as well. Critical mass now. Someone is absolutely humming and looking to push straight into this front line. There is not enough damage for the Shock to have a hope of answering this, and that's a second checkpoint for Toronto.
Well, you notice they just ignore Kellen, right? At the start of that, Tree is playing Cassidy. They bubble Sugar Free. He dashes right in. They get a speed ring, and someone, right when that bubble wears off, he is right in Tree's face. 100 energy. You're dead. I mean, nothing you can do there. No way you're going to be able to keep that Cassidy alive. And look at how you keep just rolling these ultimates, right? Now you have a Blade, and then you'll have a Grab, then you'll have Orbital Ray and Rally. I mean, you just cycle these so well now forward to the Defiant.
Kelvin is hoping to ignore someone as well, but eventually, as Xayah gets charged up, she becomes a threat that cannot be overlooked. And there's a bubble for Sugar Free if he wants to go in for the play, but it's a free pick for Merit at the start of the fight. Scissors is already down, and the Defiant are taking their time with it. They're getting free progress. In comes Kel to try and stop the bleed, and he'll have Ultraviolet even committing an orbital ray to the fight. Sugar Free, though, has found Tree, cuts him down. Now looks for other backliners, but Rack Attack has to flail to swing. Kellen with the annihilation in the middle of it is able to, well, make it hard for Vega to stand up in a fight like this. Ramattra ultimate still pretty darn good.
I mean, Ram ult is crazy, right? Once you kind of get hit with a lot of targets around, it's like RuPaul gonna try and make his way off the side. So you end up getting the Blade out there in rally. It comes at the cost of both support ults plus your annihilation. But to be honest, you have no choice there but the shot to invest that, right? What are you gonna do? Not invest that heavy and just let them roll the card all the way home, right? You have to go and just buy yourself more time, right? Because if there is a map completion, you can't allow like 250 on the clock, right? You got to get it down below a minute.
Scissors comes out of nowhere, essentially, but still spotted out by Merit. He sees the echo coming in. Great communication, and that's a key DPS off the table here for NRG. Kellen is low and has to backtrack. This is going to let the Defiant get a little bit closer, and Sugar Free wants to close the gap again. What a long-range grab, and what a catch from somebody! Someone stop this guy. That is filthy. 2 minutes 20 on the clock now, and this card ain't stopping for no one. I'll give you the big tip. Toronto Defiant clean the map with plenty of time to spare. That was nasty. Just the long-range grab into the spawn, using the alternate fire to boost yourself closer towards them so you can pick up some kills. Not let everybody else have the fun. Someone show that clip to Nene. That's how you grab. Oh man, that and now you're going deep in the bag there. I mean, that's a throwback. Man. Again, audacious use of that ability, but someone knows the Shock are grouped up in that choke just outside their spawn is guaranteed. But look at what Sugar Free's doing. Like this level of lack of self-preservation, I think, from your Genji can only be enabled with that Zarya to constantly give him bubbles. Talk about setting up your star DPS for success.
I'm kind of fascinated though, like, can you run, let's say they play like the Mago, right? Maybe Shock, right? They want to play that Junker Queen. They play Junker Queen at a really high level, so it's really pretty impressive from the Defiant to see them kind of just run over them like this. But like against a top tier like Maga based setup, how this looks, right? We haven't really seen anybody do it that much, right? We saw Insight, I think, for a map to Zarya, but see them run it. This looks really good, and I'm just curious how it would play into like a Shock playing this Maga, right? Like if Tree ends up playing the Reaper, right? This is kind of like the meta, quote unquote, that we've seen so far. As Tree will make the swamp, gonna go Widow, poke out, see if he sees anybody. The one thing with the Zarya is like you can't really play close up the cart, right? You're gonna have to play around that corner, play up on the high ground, so you're gonna get a little bit of extra payload progress here.
You need a fallback position to get the bubble cooldowns back. Again, Sugar Free doing his thing. Already 15% charge as he steps up and extends some shurikens into Tree.
I mean, the Genji can contest pretty safely, right, with the bubbles. I mean, the deflect the bubbles, I mean...
That's true. It's very relevant on defense here. There's the dive there from Sugar Free. Kellen is so low. How is he so low? I think that's a massive dynamite detonation by Merit there, as everybody on the Shock was grouped up for it.
I mean, you have a dash on through, right? Some right clicks there from someone. I imagine he's very charged up here. You've seen him trying to just bully this Zarya out.
Okay, Kellen gets deep. There might be a problem for Vega. Yeah, he gets smashed by that stomp. Now Ultraviolet can sit back, get to work healing. You asked about this Malkakov, how it looks right. Kellen definitely looks like he can take some liberties here. RuPaul was able to slip away just in time, but couldn't quite get away from the miniguns. And the Shock, okay, we're on the road.
So Maga just seems to be good against every type of composition, right?
And we're switching.
Yeah, so you'll see them match it. So it seems like this Zarya setup is like a thing that they want to run, a shell that they want to run against the Queen, right? Very good against the Queen. When the Maga comes in, okay, you're better off just mirroring the Maga, right? You could play a Queen of your own. We've seen a lot of teams play the Queen into the Maga, but I think Defiant definitely feel more comfortable playing a Maga.
Merit sitting back here. Charge comes in from Kellen, but he makes himself scarce. Bob eventually gets removed here. It looks like the Shock barely have a break in their stride. They really want to get up and play inside this orbit array, and the Defiant respect it. RuPaul's built one of his own up now for a crackback.
Well, I mean, for Toronto, right, you have such a time bank advantage. There's no reason to kind of throw in your Ray and fight there. Go back up, now come back in and fight with it behind your Ray and Blade. 2 with a Blade for Sugar Free. That'll be the fight.
Yeah, little 2-for-1 meal deal there. Got both supports with a single Blade. And that's great push-pull from Toronto, right? Now we're moving to more of a macro focus where they just disengage away from that orbit array and come back with one of their own.
Yeah, I mean, they're not forced to fight inside of that, right? They're not, they have a great time bank, right? 2:16 is a really long time here on Champagne. And look, you back up, you Shock gets no value really out of their orbital array, a little bit of payload progress, but that's about it. You come back, re-engage with your own. You're in a fantastic spot.
Here's that rally now being popped by Vega. Rack Attack has one of his own. Tree's hoping to get into the backline, and they have isolated the Brig. The rest of the Defiant aren't in position to do anything or extract any toll of their own as a response. Sugar Free's able to find Rack Attack at least, and Scissors' focusing beam is the perfect answer to the big body of the Malga. But Sugar Free's getting amongst it as well. Kellen will be an issue though. They're not really tooled to deal with the Malga here, and eventually will be forced out of the action.
Yes, I believe you still have RuPaul there, able to heal him up, keep him alive. Vega here as well. As someone in Sugar Free pretty mobile. They'll be back in the fight rather quickly. Is a nice shot there, going to force Scissors down to the low ground.
Here's the bomb, straight down the straightaway, and Energy had to fold away from this to a degree, but the orbital array means they want to get aggressive. Again, Merit absconds to the high ground, safely away. Vegas shield not enough to keep him alive, and Tree's heading upstairs to find Merit. Nothing he could do about it. Now Wraith walk away. Job done here. Someone's gone down, and NRG find the burst they need to get this checkpoint.
Yeah, I wonder if you'll see the Defiant decide to change up some of their DPS. It seems like the Reaper just gets so much value, right? The Reaper just puts down so much damage. You see right there, Tree constantly in these fights, putting pressure onto Vega. You break that break shield right away with the Reaper shotguns and deal with that support who's typically very tanky rather easily.
And RG Shock were getting a little bit lean on time bank, though, before that checkpoint. So they need to be pretty expeditious through this part of the map.
Well, this is where Toronto, you just keep taking fights, right? You keep taking fights, you push up to the car, right? You delay, you just burn the clock.
Trying to ignore the Malga, but avoid the stop. That's the key here for the Defiant as they look for a backline again. Great walks used by Tree as they saw that orbital ray from the Defiant used, and Toronto were looking for a way to actually turn that orbital ray into some ult charge for the rest of them. This might be an elongated stagger. This is dangerous.
Yeah, UV entry find themselves in an awkward position there, and then Toronto realizes they chase those players down. Now Toronto, you push up. I mean, this is, you couldn't have asked for a better situation, right? The Shock were pushed up on that first corner. They thought that's what they were going to contest. They jumped down from that cutout in the wall. They jumped down to the payload, and now you have them in your spawn.
We've seen this exact spawn cam a couple of times. Sugar Rose spots Ultraviolet. Can he get away? No, the mobility not quite there. Rupar spills that away, but still the result is the same. Another beautiful blade from Sugar Free. Quad killer involvement. And now again, 90-second warning for NRG.
Yeah, and you push up. If the Shock are going to win fights, win it at the spawn door and force them to use ults at the spawn door. It's like the worst type of situation you can possibly be in.
Once again, trying to dive inside the spawn there. Ultraviolet couldn't get back to safety. Merit's having a Wraith walk away, but now get re-involved in the fight. It's going to be a stop there as Merit emerges straight into the shoulder charge of a Duke's Malga. Can actually find a way forward here, but again, they're a long way from that next checkpoint still, and Vega can just buy some time.
And Merit, I know that was the Death Blossom there that gets knocked up, no value out of that whatsoever, but still, it burned, I mean, what, more than a minute off the clock, yes, right? Winning that first fight and then pushing them back. It also gives the Defiant an opportunity here towards the end to win the map before even the second checkpoint.
And it's like you said, the Defiant are probably going to look to keep taking these fights, keep taxing these ultimates that the Shock have been trying to meticulously build. Here we go, Cage fight available here as someone throws it down pretty much straight away. It's Vega falling with the Death Blossom though, and Tree once more. He's found two, make it three. Shaving the rest of his team.
Yeah, you're just playing, though, the percentages game, though, here if you're the Defiant, right? Dwindle the clock, you're not forced to use any ultimates. And let's say you can come out here and maybe kind of contest. And you have that rally to use, you're going to have Orbital Array as well. You have a pretty nice advantage. Yeah, it's going to be a sim here. They want to get back here and contest.
All right, Toronto want to try and end it here if they can. Merit going to back away. He's definitely pretty scared of the Malga, but in comes Vega, swinging like a raid. Boston Kellen eventually falls. Tree's trying to Wraith walk away, but Sugar Free is in there with the blade, and he won't be denied. Ultraviolet in pieces. Shock in shambles, and Toronto advancing in the lower brackets. They've got a promise to deliver on, and they're far from done.
And you can see they knew they had a huge advantage, right? They had dwindled the clock. All they have to do right there, right, is like how I was talking about. Take it back to the payload, and you're going to have a huge ultimate advantage. And you're in a spot there for Shock, which every fight, the more fights you take, you're forced to use the ultimate. You need to keep it moving. You need to make up some time. And Toronto doesn't have to do that. You come back in there with the rally orbital right at the end, and it is GG.
Hey guys,
Nothing Shock can do.
I apologize for the wait. I've just been struggling with this fatigue and tiredness right now. It's going to be better, God willing, when we're doing the stream tomorrow. So, God willing, when we're doing the stream tomorrow, the more Tracer action. Hopefully, our goal should be to get to Gold 1 and perhaps Plat. No, you never know. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Please let me know if you guys have any feedback. It would really mean a lot. Hope you guys have a good day or good night. And take